What word would I use to describe Sheffield? Home. Ironically, although I'm 9 hours away from home, Sheffield, after 3 years, has now become my home away from home. It's beautiful, it's nice, it's welcoming, and all my friends are here.
I would say dynamic. It's always changing. It's always got something new to offer. I feel like as a student, you're constantly going to see new businesses open. So you can go axe throwing, you can go play pool. You can just enjoy time with your friends. There's so many things that you can do.
Opportunities. There's so many different ways to connect with people here in Sheffield, especially trying to find stories around Sheffield. It's one of the main reasons why I really like Sheffield. It's a big city. I've met so many people here from Sheffield Star and from all walks of life.
My favorite thing about the city would be the amount of food options I have. I can go and get Korean food, I can go and get Japanese food, I can go and get Chinese food, or even try different pies, English food. Sheffield has a multitude of festivals all over the city. There's just so many food options and so many activities to do.
The university really helped in terms of the student union, the social events, joining sports and joining any events that can help you socially.
The amount of people you're going to meet on the course, it's a really good opportunity to make some friends. I feel like when you move to a new city, it's really stressful and you can often wonder like what sort of friends you're going to meet and what the course can offer you. Genuinely, I think course-wise, I think it's given me far more than I ever expected from a course. You're offered so many opportunities, not just to kind of try out, but for things you can improve on yourself. You can find so many different new skills to kind of expand on.
Every year you have master classes, so that's where you meet different professionals from the journalism industry themselves. So seeing their experience firsthand, talking to alumni, interacting with professors who've worked at BBC, ITV News, you name it, they've done it. So it's really the opportunity to interact with these professionals and really build onto your skills and become your confident selves.
The practical workshops for your news days are definitely really exciting. You get different stories, so you go and find your own stories.
You always have to come prepared. There's like a rewarding feeling at the end of it because you get to see your stories go up online and all your hard work finally pays off.
It definitely puts you on time pressures in the best possible way. It's really exciting, it's really fun. You get to ring up different departments for press releases or even sometimes the police if you want to. I think that's definitely really exciting. And for second year, you also go and work as your own team. So you become the editors, you become the social media department, and you get to decide how the stories run. You really get to learn what it's like to be in a newsroom, to be in that fast-paced environment and to really take initiative.
My favorite piece of work would be my dissertation that I did in my third year. It was an investigative piece on the mica mining industry in India. So mica is used in every single product that we have. Electronics, eyeshadows, makeup, cosmetics. It's used every day. But the world doesn't know that behind mica are traces of child labor, especially in India. So I did an investigative piece. I interviewed over 3 child laborers. It was very hush-hush. I interviewed experts, different companies, governments, and through that I was able to get a very high first class.
One of my few stories that I done this year was about the teacher strikes. I got in touch with one of the head organisers through Twitter. I took part in the protest. I done my interview there with the person and it was really engaging.
So actually it wasn't for university, but I did use the skills that I learned from university to do it. So I was just walking down West Street, obviously one of the main strips in Sheffield. I saw that there was a police cordon was laid on West Street. I was really curious about what was happening and obviously I took photos, I tweeted about it and Yorkshire Live picked it up and asked if I'd like to do a byline for the story. And it was really interesting and I used those skills that I learned to make an awesome piece and it also got published. So I was really excited about that.
I'm currently the president of the Journalism Society. It's a 4-year society where we invite different journalism students and people who have a passion for journalism to collaborate and come together, do social events, learn shorthand together and have fun. Apart from that, I'm also the news editor and multimedia editor of Forge Press, which is our university-owned student-run newspaper. We report live coverage of events, of elections. I also did an investigation and sort of reporting on protests for Iranian students, women rights freedom groups, and all student activists.
So with your NCTJ, it can seem quite daunting, but it's honestly one of the best parts about the journalism course. I think if you really want to get to be a journalist, I think the NCTJ is something you should definitely do. But if you're a bit nervous about doing shorthand, don't be. Give it your best shot. If it doesn't work out for you and it's something you're not particularly set on, you can still get a gold standard journalism diploma in the NCTJ, which is fantastic. You can just take the PR route. Sheffield offering the NCTJ, it's one of the few in the country to offer it. So really just get on board with it, enjoy it as well. I think it's really exciting and you can really challenge yourself.
One of the things that I really learned that really stood out for me is to be resilient and to really put your best foot forward. Journalism can be quite hard and daunting, but you have the skills, you've come all the way here, so you really need to push yourself forward. And through this course, after 3 years of doing non-stop vox pops, interviews, investigations, filming, editing, you really become an all-rounder.